Hey there, going live just a little bit early. Make sure that the focus is good. There we go. That looks much better. Alrighty. This is where I'm at. Looks like we're about roughly an inch and a half from twice across here. So at 10 inches, that would make it about 18 and a half inches done on the top here, plus whatever's underneath. Alrighty. So, the way this goes is this center line is the inside edge of all the pairs. This is the outside edge here. So we take from the outside edge of this pair and it goes to the inside edge of this pair. We know we did it right because if we jump over one, the color matches. Then we take the outside edge from this pair and go to the inside edge of what was the pair there. And if we jump over one towards the inside, the color matches. So for the next pair, we take the outside of that pair, put it to the inside of that pair. We jump over one and the color matches. So this one here is the same thing outside of that to the inside of this. We jump over one and it matches again. And it doesn't work on the final one because there's nothing inside of that to match with. But when we are done, we have colors in pairs. Just organize this a little bit. It's just the outside edge. We only have a single of each. And then what we do is we take from the left outside, move to the inside of the right, and from the right, back again to the left. And that's the entire pattern. And we keep repeating that until we are done. We also have to pull it snug in the center here. So out to in, 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 and out to in. Just even these up a little bit. And left to right, right to left. And we snug it up. Alrighty. I do apologize. I think I got a migraine about an hour and a half ago. I just took something for it about half an hour. So I may be a little unfocused tonight. I apologize for that. I will try and do the full stream. I did finally, there we go. Get just about everything done for the next, set up for the next takadai braid, which is going to be a 1-1 twill for Ian Runkle of Runkle of the Bailey, a YouTuber and firearms and criminal defense attorney in Canada. So hopefully I'll be working on that this weekend. Though the initial setup, since it's going to be taking place showing more of the messy upstairs here, I'm going to be doing that as behind a paywall so I don't feel so embarrassed, because some people really do want to see how I do that. So if you want to see that yourself, you can join me on my locals at torin3.locals.com. You do not have to pay to join the locals, but the video feed streaming that I'll be doing will be through a subscriber only or supporter only account or supporter only post, which you will have to pay $2 a month to have access to. But I hope I will make it well worth the $2. And after 1 month, and you get what you want, you do not have to re-up. I'm just doing this to make it so I'm not so embarrassed at it. Okay. And out to in, out to in, out out to in, out to in, out to in, and out to in. And for those that weren't aware, I unfortunately apparently caught COVID from when I was flying back from Idaho, and so I've been sick from like last Saturday. I've had like 2 negative tests in a row, so I went back to work today, and I figured I should probably go ahead and start doing braiding streams again before YouTube decides that I've given up on the channel and it's dying, in which case the growth I've been getting will probably go away. I'd really rather not do that because I've been enjoying sharing the Kumihimo and would like to keep expanding the audience. Left to right and right to left. And I do seem to be doing reasonably well enough that I can keep talking and not have to repeat the mnemonic aloud to keep from making mistakes. So we'll keep doing that, and hopefully that'll keep working. If it doesn't, I'm sure I will figure out that I've made a mistake. The pattern obviously doesn't look right before you've even completed it if you screw it up. So it's relatively quick to tell when you made a mistake. Left to right and right to left. It's pulley snug, and some of these can probably go for a tama drop. I did have 2 people waiting for the stream to start, but once I started, they both apparently went away, or YouTube decided it was time to lie to me because it likes my paranoia. If there is anybody out watching that YouTube is not showing me, which has happened before, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. I will do my best to answer them, even if it's not about Kumihimo. Okay. Let's see if I can't get a few more of these done. All right, out to in, 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 out to in. Left to right and right to left. Pull it snug to keep that tension going good. And out to in, 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 and out to in. Let's even those up a little bit. And left to right, and right to left. Snug those up, and now these tama can be dropped. I was doing pretty good earlier today, but I think my nose is getting a little congested, so it's probably my allergies because it's been kind of warm in here in eastern Pennsylvania. Unlike center of the U.S., where apparently there's been a big blizzard that's been dropping snow from like Utah to Minnesota. And I got a Nice reply from the Real Lady Rackets, where I asked if she liked the braid that I sent to Nick, and she said it was lovely, so I'm feeling very good about that. As far as I know, Nick hasn't actually shown it on his stream yet, but there was no obligation attached to it, so if he never does, that'll be just fine. And there we go. Left to right, and right to left. Even those up, and pull it snug for the center. Having been able to identify the color progression, it's definitely making it easier for me once I figured out what exactly it was, rather than just the impression that the colors need to go a certain way. Even though my headache is making me very distracted, I don't seem to be making any mistakes tonight. That's a major plus for me. Should increase my speed significantly. And left to right, and right to left. And out to in, 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 and out to in. One of the things that I was apparently doing that was causing mistakes is when I do it here, instead of grabbing the next two out like I did, I try to grab just the next one, which is not the correct action. And left to right, and right to left. And pull it snug. And out to in, 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 and out to in. Left to right, and right to left. And out to in, 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 and out to in. I am going to have to wonder how well my the ring light I got is going to work on the takadai. Seems to work really well on the Maru-dai. Get nice color contrast. Strings are very clear, at least in my view, on the outgoing feed. Not sure how well it's on the other one. I haven't actually brought up a lot of my streams once I broadcast them. Out to in, 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 and out to in. And left to right, and right to left. Out to in, 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 and out to in. Sorry about that. I still have a residual cough. And yes, I've been wearing a mask when I go out. My work requires it at least till Saturday, which will be about 4 days from my last negative test, or my first negative test. Yeah, okay. And this headache's a bit worse than I expected. And out to in, 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 and out to in. And I messed up on a color. So this goes back here. That goes back there. Okay. Okay. And that goes there. Nope, that goes there. Okay, I think I see what happened there. I accidentally grabbed from some of the cross pieces rather than Okay, all right. Let's try this again. The colors are paired up the way they're supposed to be. And out to in. That's right. Out to in. Pass over one. Color's right. Out to in. Out to in. Out to in. And out to in. There we go. Colors are looking right this time. And left to right, and right to left. Pull it snug. Since it doesn't look like anybody's watching this stream live, I'm probably going to go for another 10 minutes just because this headache's really annoying me. And I think I want to try and lie down. Okay. And out to in, 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 and out to in. Colors match up. and left to right, and right to left. Looks like the side ones here need to drop a bit. This one's snagged up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you miss a few streams. YouTube really likes to punish you. Okay, and out to in, 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 and out to in. Left to right, and right to left. And out to in, 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 and out to in. Get those evened up a little bit. Now I sent out an email to request a quote for the next tama run. Haven't gotten a reply yet. Don't know if/when I will, but I was expecting to have one by now. Fortunately, where my new job is, it's fairly close to where the injection molding company moved to after my last order with them. So it might be relatively easy for me to run over on a Friday afternoon and see what's going on there. And out to in, 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 and out to in. Left to right, and right to left. And out to in, 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 and out to in. Left to right, and right to left. And out to in, 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 and out to in. Now, even though I've missed some streams and my views are way down, I am up to 523 subscribers, which is a little faster than my normal rate of increase, which is nice to know. The larger you get, the faster you get larger. And left to right, and right to left. And let's untwist these so I can make sure to spread the right ones. There we go. Pull it snug. Stretch my back a little bit. And drop a couple of these tama. There's some that are a little on the high side. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is starting to stream from my garage when I do some of the CNC router / takadai stuff out there for making them. Hopefully that'll be interesting to some people. And I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but we are close to a bar that is attended to by cyclists, and some of them like to rev rather loud on their way in and out. Which is kind of annoying when they do it at 11 p.m. at night. Which I guess it's fortunate that we don't have children living with us. That would be very inconvenient. We've got a street in front of our house is a block about 8 or 10 houses long. There's stop signs at both ends, and some people decide that it's a great place to see how fast they can go in less than a block and brake again by the next stop sign, which is kind of frustrating. Okay. Left to right and right to left. And pull that snug like we do every time. And out to in, 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 and out to in. And left to right, and right to left. And pull that snug. And since it's been about a half an hour, let me pull this one up and see how far we've gotten. So from there to there. So we got about 1.5 inches. So not a whole lot, but a respectable amount. So thanks everybody who's watching this in the future, because apparently we have nobody as we're streaming live. My headache's just a little bit more than I want to deal with at the moment, and I apologize for that. I'm definitely going to have to try and work on ways to keep that from happening so that I could do the takadai streams. And everybody have a good night. Happy braiding and stay safe.